another reason why I like to track the keywords here is that sometimes I discover that my app is not ranking for them. The reason it's possible is that when Apple goes through the review of your application, they are also looking at your application name and your keyword list. And what's happening is that sometimes you could get rejected just for those if they think that you're using a brand name, or if they think that you're using keywords that are kind of not matching your application. They could reject the application and tell you. But the other thing they could do, the other possibility is that they look at everything is fine, and you're ranking for all the keywords. But then the third possibility is that they let your app go through, they are approving your app, but then for some of the keywords, they don't let you rank for them. And in that case, you think that you're ranking for them, but you're not. And the only way to discover that is to use a tool to do the search, or to use a tool like Sensor Tower to figure that out. So let's look at an example. So here I'm going to add yoga videos. And in that case, this is not my application. So the reason you're going to see that this app doesn't rank for it, it's not because it got rejected for it. It's because it's probably didn't use that as a keyword. But you see, so here I still have the ASO information, but there's a dash instead of a number, which means that this application doesn't rank for the keyword phrase yoga videos. So that's a good practice to do, is that your app just launched, then you go back and then you look at all the keywords, and then you see whether you're ranking high or not. And because what's happening is that if your keyword was rejected, there's no need to keep it there. So that means for the next update, you probably want to remove it and replace it with another one. Same thing if your app ranks too low. Like here, it's one of the top apps, so all those terms, the application ranks pretty high in the top 10. But if you see that for a keyword or a keyword phrase, your application ranks like 50 or 60, there's no point to keep this keyword. So in that case, you probably want to remove it from the list. But when you do that, make sure also that you're playing with the phrases, because sometimes you could, in this case, not rank well for yoga workouts, but maybe you rank very well for yoga workouts for beginners, for example. And if you remove workouts, then you're not going to rank for the longer phrase. So as you evaluate your keywords, always keep in mind that you may be ranking for a longer phrase, and removing it is a risk.